Okay, Vickie Van Dyke here. So thrilled to welcome Ronnie Moss from the Spinners to the Wave Studios. Hello, Ronnie.
Hello.
Welcome to the Wave. So great to have you here. We play you guys. We have pretty much since day one. That was 21 years ago when we
Wow.
launched the Wave. Now, I was just doing my homework about you today. You only joined the band when?
I've been in the group since the other lead singer Bobby Smith passed away, which is
Right,
2012.
right.
Mhm.
So 9 years you've been a spinner. Tell
Yes.
me what's been the highlight of those 9 years for you?
Well, I mean, to me, just meeting so many people and being able to perform, across the country, in and out, and it's been very rewarding. After
Right.
you work for so many years trying to get to a certain point, and it was just a blessing to be here.
So now, after 9 years, you guys have released a brand new album. Tell me about that. Tell me how you got to that place where you decided the spinners were ready for something new.
Well, ever since I've been in the group, uh, it's been it's been talked about, but we were so busy since I got in the group. We were very, very busy doing shows. You get a little break and then you got to go back out. It was we've been very busy, and we got all the way up to the point which was COVID year last
Right,
year.
2020.
And so we performed actually the first, I want to say, the first 2 months, and then it got serious. It was like, everybody every entertainer across the world, I mean, United States was shut down.
Right.
And we said, you know what, this is a great time to try to get together and do this album. And we got in touch with um, Preston Glass, which was the producer of the album, and he actually was game to do this album. And we got together, and we did it in one location. He was in another location,
Yeah.
and that's how we came up with this album.
I have heard so many entertainers tell me that everybody was recording virtually uh,
Yeah.
during COVID. But I think it's so cool. I mean, here we are having an interview virtually, which 5 years ago we never would have done, and yet here we are doing it.
Exactly, exactly.
So now, did you are the songs on the album? And by the way, the album, I love the title, "Around the Block and Back Again." How'd you come up with that title?
Well, Preston came up with it, and it just it's like self-explanatory. It's more like from yesteryear to this year. So
Yeah.
it started back then and it came all the way back around to this situation of recording. And
Right.
that's how that came up.
Now, I listened to the album today. Are all the tracks original? Tell me about the choice of songs.
Yeah, they're all original except for So in Love. So in
Hmm.
Love was a remake, and
Right.
we did that, of course. And but all the songs were brand new, written for the Spinners, and most of the writers, I think, was out of L.A. area or out west, and uh, and they were through Preston. It was his camp who wrote them, and he produced them.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's how that started.
Well, we are loving playing Cliche. That's the first one we've got on the
Okay.
wave right now. I'm looking forward to the rest of the album too. When you go back into the Spinners past, the Spinners vault, what's your favorite song now to perform as a spinner?
Oh wow. I love all the songs that was recorded by the Spinners, but in particular, some of my favorites we don't do. There's so many hits we can't do them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do them all, but I love doing Could It Be I'm Falling in Love. I love uh um what is it? We I'm kind of like on automatic. So when I get on stage, I click. You know, when somebody asks me that, I'm like, okay.
Well,
Uh
what about Then Came You, which of course the Spinners did with Dionne Warwick? Amazing song.
we
Yeah,
do that song in a medley. We do a medley at the end of the show,
yeah,
um, before Rubber Band Man, and
yeah. Another
and
good one.
we include that in that lineup. Yep.
Are you touring now? Have you got? I know that people are touring again in the United States. Are you guys back on the road?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been
Oh,
touring real heavy this year. Matter of fact, we just got back Sunday from doing. We did Seattle. We were there for a week.
oh, wow,
Yeah, we
wow.
did Seattle at Jazz Alley. We did that. It was so nice. We did 6 shows and they all were sold out. And
That's so great.
it was and matter of fact, the funny part is those people bought those tickets in 19.
Yeah, and they just kept waiting to use them, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, let me just fire a couple of questions and see what we got.
Okay.
All-time favorite soul singer?
Ooh, well, I love Smokey Robinson.
There you go.
Yeah.
Another man we love to play on the wave. All-time favorite song that you would love to cover?
Um, wow. I would say um probably song by Sam Cooke, a song, mm, oh man. I love Sam Cooke.
Not Stand By Me.
No, not Stand By
No.
Me. No.
I was just going to make a guess, like a game show. Well, he's got so many. I'm sure you could do a whole Sam Cooke
Yeah,
tribute
I
album.
love
It'd be
Sam Cooke.
fantastic.
Yeah, I
Uh,
love. Yep.
what about female duet partner?
Oh, my all-time great would be Aretha Franklin.
Oh, wow. Well, would
Yes.
not have been good.
Or
Yeah.
Gladys Knight. You're one of the two. Yeah.
Oh, and see, I would say for me, I don't know why, I've just been the biggest Gladys Knight fan since forever.
I
Uh,
love it.
she she's
I,
sing the phone book, and I think it would be amazing. So
we do a couple shows out of each year with her, and I
do
just
ya?
yeah, I would love
Lucky
to do
you.
something with her.
Well,
Yeah.
Have you told her that you want to do a duet?
No, not yet. I was a little shy at first,
Yeah.
but
So
yes, yes.
speaking of that, because we always think that you entertainers, you're all super cool and unflappable, but you're also just human beings. Since you've been with the Spinners and been on the road and all the shows you've done, who has made you the most starstruck? Like of everybody that you've met?
Ooh, let's see, because we have been around quite a few people. Uh, wow. It probably is Gladys Knight.
Wow, yeah,
Um, I would
good.
say it probably would be Gladys Knight.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a message to Gladys, and I'm gonna tell her that Ronnie Moss wants a duet.
Yep,
I think maybe we'll get Paul Brown to produce you.
there you
Paul
go.
has produced 80 #1 smooth jazz hits, and I know he's worked with Gladys. He and I talked about this because I said to him, I want you to do a Gladys Knight Christmas album. That's just what
Wow,
I wanted. Yeah.
I would love. I'm all in.
Okay. It's a deal, Ronnie. It's a deal. It has been so great to meet you. We love you on the wave. We love your new record. I'm
Thank
so
you,
glad that you're a new spinner and
thank
that you're
you,
out there spinning.
thank
So
you, thank you, thank you.
please come to Canada and perform so that we can meet you in person, okay?
Definitely, definitely. I think the last couple years we were in not Buffalo, but Niagara Falls.
Close enough. Close
Okay.
enough. Once those borders get open, we'll come find you, or you can
Okay.
come find us.
Definitely.
All right,
Definitely.
thank you. Ronnie Moss from the Spinners. Ladies and
Anytime.
gentlemen, thank you for
Thank you.
joining me, Vickie Van Dyke, right here on Wave.fm. Cheers, Ronnie.
Okay. All right. Cheers.